And then let's talk about perfectionism, okay? Because you might wear it like a badge of honor, but it's not, right? It's a suit of armor that you put on in order to protect yourself from judgment. Perfectionism, being perfect, it doesn't exist. And aiming for it, trying for it, like striving for it, or the appearance of it, that's exhausting. So today, I am giving you a permission slip. Good girls don't rock the boat, right? And nice women, they put others first. Sound familiar? Let me tell you about Anastasia. She grew up believing that being a good woman meant taking care of everyone else to perfection, right? She worked 45 hours a week, kept an immaculate house, and she never asked for help. She was doing everything right, except silently she was drowning in resentment. Right? She resented her partner. She resented her child who was growing into her partner. Today, we're going to talk about breaking free from these inherited good girl rules that are keeping us stuck. No more good girl. No more. I'm Danielle Colley, and if you are anything like most of my clients, you probably have an impressive collection of unwritten rules about what makes a good woman. Rules that you might not even realize that you're following. Rules that maybe served a purpose once, they might have kept you safe, they might have helped you to fit in. But now they're like a pair of shoes that you've outgrown, okay? They're just causing blisters. Think about where your good woman paradigm or model came from. Was it watching your mother juggle everything without complaint? Was it seeing the women in your life putting themselves last? Or maybe it was those like subtle societal messages about what successful women or good women or nice women should look like or act like or be like. The first step to breaking free is recognizing that these aren't your rules, right? They are inherited limitations. And here's what nobody tells you about being the good woman. It comes with a hefty price tag. Sure, everyone might think that you're amazing, you're reliable, you're capable, you're always so happy to help. But inside, right, you're exhausted. Like, what is it costing you, right? As the resentment builds up, as that anger kind of piles on, right? What is the cost of that? You're so busy taking care of everyone else that your own needs have become like far away calling, that you can barely hear anymore. What about me? Right. And then let's talk about perfectionism, okay? Because you might wear it like a badge of honor, but it's not, right? It's a suit of armor that you put on in order to protect yourself from judgment. Perfectionism, being perfect, it doesn't exist. And aiming for it, trying for it, like striving for it, or the appearance of it, that's exhausting. So today, I am giving you a permission slip. Permission to be messy. Permission to say no. Permission to disappoint people sometimes. Can you imagine? It's pretty liberating. Let me tell you. This is your permission slip to ask for help. Not because you're failing, not because you can't, but because you're human, right? Permission to let go of being the good woman and just be you. Because here is the truth. You don't need to earn the right to have needs and wants, okay? Let me say it again. You don't need to earn the right to have needs and wants. So let's create a new template. One where success isn't measured by how much you can handle alone or by how well that you take care of yourself while achieving your goals. Where asking for help isn't weakness, but wisdom, right? That's superpower stuff. Where good enough isn't settling, but sanity. Okay. Where your worth is not tied to your productivity or your ability to keep everyone happy, and it sure as hell is not attached to how tidy your house is. I can't even. So here is your challenge for this video. Create what I like to call the good woman detector, right? The good woman detector. Every time you hear yourself thinking, I should, or I have to, or if I was good, or if I was good enough, I would, or a good woman would, like any of that kind of thinking, just write it down. Okay, don't judge it, just noticing. Because that is your template. That is your paradigm. Okay. That is what is keeping you stuck in this like good woman, good girl vibe. And then at the end of the week or at the end of a few days, I invite you to have a look at this list. And for each should, right? Should, I should. We should all over ourselves. For each should, ask yourself, is this really my rule? Or is this like somebody else's? Is this something that I've inherited? Does following this rule make my life better or just busier? Remember that breaking free from the good girl, right, is not about becoming a bad girl, a bad woman. It's about becoming a real woman, all right? Complete with needs, desires, and rock solid boundaries. I love boundaries so much that I had to sing it. In our next video, which will be the last for this series, I'll talk about creating your new recipe for success. Until then, question those shoulds. Be your own friend and remember, you get to write your own rules. See you soon.